Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. Today I want to talk to you about what I believe is the single biggest differentiator between people in their career, in all areas of their life, and it determines how far they will go. And if you can work on this one area, this will give you an enormous competitive advantage. So in a nutshell, here's what it is. It's your ability to face challenges head on and overcome them. That's it. It's certainly not intelligence, it's not natural talent, it's not any of those things, but your ability to face challenges head on and overcome them, it helps in all areas. Let me explain why. Let's say you got someone who starts out in a role inside of a company and they start out at the base level. So for example, let's just use hotels. So someone gets a job at a hotel and they start out as a waiter or they start out at the front desk. Their ability to solve customer challenges. The guests come to them and they say they have a challenge with their room, something's not right or something's not right with their meal. But their ability to solve that challenge, make things right, make the customer happy, that counts for a lot. And if they can get really good at that, if they can handle these kind of challenges coming at them, then their superiors, their manager is going to notice that. That's going to be one of the key areas that they look at when they're deciding whether this person gets a promotion or not. So if they can demonstrate they can handle any of those challenges, then they get to go to the next level. So now they get promoted to something like food and beverage manager or a manager at the front desk. Now they're solving the bigger problems. They might have staff working under them who might bring them challenges that they can't solve. So now this person needs to overcome that more significant problem. But time after time, if they can demonstrate they can handle those challenges, now they're eligible. This is one of the key areas that their superiors are going to look at for them to get a promotion. Now they might go up to an operation manager or manager of the entire front desk or concierge. And this can be applied to any company, okay? I'm just using hotels as an example. But that skill to take a challenge and find a solution and not let it overwhelm them, not get stuck focusing on the problem, but always being focused on a solution, being bigger than the problem, that is the ultimate skill. It's the ultimate skill in your career. It's the ultimate skill in your life. When I look back over the past 10 years, I started out at the very bottom level in my career. I started out doing very low-level, menial kind of tasks. And often I would come across a problem. So for example, I would be trying to learn how to do something like set up a website, embed a form on that website, or place an ad or something like that. And I would have a problem. Something wouldn't work, it wouldn't display correctly, or I would break something. And back then I had a tendency to get overwhelmed with the problem. I would focus on all the negatives of the problem. But very soon I learned that that wasn't going to get me anywhere, so I needed to find solutions. So my mindset shifted to just automatically going into finding a solution. And that's how I am today. If there is a problem, I don't spend much time focusing on the problem. I don't let it depress me. I don't let it get me down too much. I might for a little bit, but very quickly I'm automatically thinking, what's the solution? We need to find a solution. What I found was as I advanced in my career and I climbed the different levels and got to a much higher level of success, the most important skill was being able to solve whatever challenge came my way. And the more success I got, the more responsibility I got, the bigger those problems got. So I started out managing just myself, and then it grew to 10 staff, and at one point it was over 300 staff remotely. I had managers under me that I would manage, but the point is the problems I had at the very peak of that career compared to when I started, they were night and day. When I started, it was simple little things. When I finished, it was major problems, such as, for example, one time I had a merchant provider. We were processing a lot of money through this merchant provider, which processes credit cards. We had over $1 million, over $1 million US dollars disappeared overnight. So that was the kind of problem that I was facing towards those later years at the end of that career. Major problems, and they had to be solved. The point I'm making here is rather than just working on your knowledge, on your education, on upgrading your skills, things like that. Instead, work on your resilience. Work on your ability to handle problems and find solutions no matter what. Shorten that time between you learning about a new problem and going into despair mode, and then shorten that time to quickly switching into solution mode, finding a way to overcome this challenge. Now on that note, on April 18th to 24th of this year, it's coming up really soon, I'm going to be putting on a 7-day, 6-night, all-inclusive retreat event, you might call it, right here in Costa Rica. In fact, the venue is just to my right. It's a resort on this very beach, and the event is called Become Unstoppable. Over those 7 days, 6 nights, you and a guest, you'll fly in here, you'll stay at the resort, you'll have all your accommodation, your food, your drinks, entertainment, everything included. And half the time we're going to be together in the seminar training room, and I'm going to have different speakers coming in from overseas, and these are incredible speakers. What they all have in common is they have solved tremendous challenges in their life. And I'm not talking about challenges like losing a job or getting a divorce or things like that, which can be difficult, but I'm talking about far bigger, far more difficult challenges. They've gone through these challenges, they've faced some of the worst situations you can imagine, and they've come out the other side stronger, more resilient, and they've gone on to reach much higher levels of success. So these are going to be incredible speakers, and what's in it for you is this is how you learn how to become more resilient. When you learn the tactics, the strategies from these individuals who've figured it out in their own life, you'll be able to apply it to your own life, and this will make you stronger. This will improve your ability greatly to overcome any challenge in life. No matter what life throws at you, you will be able to handle it. In addition to all of that, you'll get to have all the fun tourist activities included, like the zip lines, the ATVs, the sunset horseback riding, the surf lessons. So think of this as a well-deserved vacation break for you and a guest, and also the ultimate learning experience, all combined into one big event. That's 7 days, 6 nights. If you want to get tickets right now, I am doing an incredible promotion, and you can save a lot of money. All you got to do is get your ticket, register, book your flights. There are flights coming into Costa Rica right now, and it's much easier than you think to get into the country, even with these travel restrictions, and get on down here because, like I said, you deserve a break, and I know you're going to love this event. So click the link below. There'll be more details about the event. Decide if it's for you, and I look forward to seeing you and your guest very soon. We'll speak tomorrow.